Hello, beautiful people. And welcome back to my channel. I'm not even going to introduce myself because you should know by now who I am. I wanted to take you guys through the start of my screenwriting or just writing journey in general. I began writing late 2020, early 2021. I've never done it before. I've seen and read and touched and held so many scripts. It got to a point where I'm like, yo, I could tell stories. I've always wanted to write a movie to the extent that I am now. So I've been working on this script for about 2.5 years now, just to see and know where I was when I started to where I am now. It's a significant difference. I just want to share the ups and downs of it because, you know, when you think it's easy. I've seen so many scripts. I know the structure. I know how to tell a story. Let me tell you, it is not easy. I will say it's not an easy journey to take on alone. If you are able to do that stuff alone, wow, kudos to you. Like, teach me your ways. Without the people that I've had come into my screenwriting journey, I would not be as knowledgeable as I am without them. So all praise goes to, first of all, Most High, second of all, to them, because without their feedback, without their knowledge, without their input, I would not be the amazing screenwriter, overall writer that I am today. So thank y'all so much. You know who you are. This very first clip is of me sharing the first 7 pages I wrote of my feature film that I've been working on. It was the very first time I placed it in front of somebody, and I was so scared. My best friend Anna is an amazing producer, and I wanted to be able to have her be a part of this journey with me. So of course, I had to share the script with her. It was literally the first 7 pages of nothing. And so I opened it up to her. Surprisingly, she didn't like slaughter such a terrible first 7 pages. She got the overall premise of the film. Being a first-time writer at the time, I didn't know no better. I don't know. I thought this was fire. It wasn't. So here is us trying to go through it. Yeah, so let's get into this video.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
As long as you have like an idea of what you want to write, you know, the rewrites can come in later.
Sweet.
She bullying you?
Yes, she is. But it's okay. It's a good kind of bullying. It's not as traumatic as my childhood. Matt's like, I'm gonna go back to the room now.
Okay. So for this section, I had put that this seems like a really climatic moment that should be positioned during the climatic point of a storyline's arc. So I'm sure you know like the fundamentals of a storyline's arc, right? The establishing and then like what happens, and then the climax usually happens in the third act.
Right.
Not the second act. You do know like it's divided by 3 acts, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it happens between the second and the third act. Right when the third act's about to open, right when the second act's about to close. And this is powerful. This can be the climatic moment of this episode.
That's what I wanted it to be.
Exactly. So you can keep writing linear for the sake of your memory and just pouring it onto paper,
And then just move it
and
right
then you can move it around. And that's why I put the little note there.
Because this is such an emotional story for you, how to make this easier to deal with and take that kind of pressure off yourself is always remember that you are not writing your story, even though it's inspired by your story. You're writing a story about a woman named Julia or Serena or whatever. You identify her as somebody else. You are basing this story on your life, but you are really writing her story. And that remove is the first step toward making your path easier as a screenwriter to imagine the story that you're going to tell. Because ultimately, you can't really tell the story anyway. It is a unique thing that already happened.
Right.
That has already been passed. What you're going to use it for, that's inspired you to examine the reality of this kind of a relationship in this culture so that you can talk about that idea about relationships in the context of a movie through which you're inventing a fictional character who will act as a voice for you to examine those realities, right? So start by naming her. Picture her as somebody other than you.
Okay.
And start there. Start imagining the story as her story, not your story. You're going to use all your knowledge of culture and relationship to apply to the story you're going to create for this young woman. But it's going to be her story. Think of it like that. You follow me?
Yeah.
All right.
Got it.
Okay.
Thank
Good.
you.
That's where we're gonna start.
Perfect.
Okay.
And I'm really, really grateful for the ones that God has blessed me with, like the people who constantly remind me of who I am and my worth, and like the work that I've been doing. Like that's me. Like this is who I am now. Like what I've done in the past and who I was in the past. Like she will never define me. Like I've already said my condolences and put that girl to rest. Like I just want to move on with my life. That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
Is just do better and be better.
Yeah, I can hear that.
I feel that, this wave that's happening with Asian American art and film should be, you need to catch that wave. This would just be a completely different, or another look into, like, Asian Americans. I think what Parasite did, what Crazy Rich Asians did, also showed people that, like, we can all relate. We all go through the same stuff. And I feel like your story will highlight that a lot, even
I run out of things to do.
Yeah, no, I know.
Like I break down.
It's being with yourself and being able to, like, everything about you.
Right.
Being with yourself is intense. Being quiet in a room is intense.
It's so loud. It's so quiet, but it's so loud.
I know. But you need that time in order to sort out your thoughts and really just, like, work on, I know it sounds cliche, but it's really need to work on, like, self-love and shit. Like, that's the time to do it. And you're gonna cry. Probably a lot. Probably every single time for the next, like, 2 months. Every time you get alone by yourself, that is okay because you're at least trying and it's a process. You feel me?
Right.
Fuck, I know the feeling, bitch. Trust me, I know the feeling. You are not crazy.
The girl.
You are normal.
I felt like it though. I'm like, why the fuck am I like
not.
this?
I swear you're not, bro. You are okay. You are a normal human being. Like, people go through that shit. Like, it is tough being by yourselves. I know.
I just wish I knew how to do it. And I don't.
I know.
No, this really is it. You think I'm joking. Like, you think
You think I'm silly
No, I'm so
and
serious.
joking.
No.
I'm yes-anding you.
this isn't improv. This is real life.
This is real life. Exactly. This is happening. Shake on it. Yeah. We did it. It's documented. It's fine. A year from now, just wait.
And not even
Emmys.
just a year from now. I'm saying in general.
It's happening. This is the birth. These are the Emmy scripts. Visualizing it.
I can't wait till we have our table read.
Oh my god, when we're all together.
The
and
day,
it's-
you know what I'm gonna send? The
What?
text message that I'm gonna send when our show is greenlit. It's lit. It's so stupid.
It's like,
They're like, everyone's gonna be like, what?
is she okay? And you're like, no, but then we're literally all just gonna be laughing and cracking our asses up, going, oh my gosh, she fucking said it, she did it.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a cake.
It's lit. It's
Can I
lit.
have a picture of the Emmy saying, it's lit. Mr. Emmy, thank you.
Is it a Mr.? Or
No,
is it gender neutral?
it's gender neutral.
Ooh.
Like I really am a struggling artist right now, and I know it's just a part of my story. Like this will help. I don't know. It's just a lot to handle right now. And
Have you filmed any parts of this?
Oh yeah, it's real all the time. You saw it on my trailer.
Because this is the epitome
I'm filming it
of
right now as we speak.
a struggling artist.
And it's not even about the accolades. It's the fact that we're doing it.
Yeah.
And I want to get to that place where I say I'm working with my best friend. I worked my ass off with her to get here. I'm just tired right now.
I know, it's exhausting. Take a break. Go watch a movie that makes you feel good. Go easy on yourself tonight.
And it's hard because honestly, with my mom here, it's like I can't even go to her and be like, I just need you to hold me. The 8-year-old Bianca is just crying for help right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I think I'm done now.
It's okay.
Okay, I think I'm good.
Yeah, you gotta bring those people in though to like advocate
exactly.
for it and make it happen.
So how you have longevity is if you're able to pivot with the times. If you can't pivot with the times, you
100%.
disappear. And so like the times is now for
100%.
women, especially women of color. So like take advantage of the wave that we're on because
Run with it.
because then then at some point it's going to be a new wave.
Right. That's why I feel less bad about having worked on this script for 2 and some change years.
It's,
But
But
use it
it's
as
like-
motivation, don't use it as self-defeat.
yeah,
You know?
truly. So like this shit needs to get done.
All right, so I know I threw a lot at y'all with all that footage from 2.5 years of just working on this single script. But in that time, I not only worked on that script, but I've worked on multiple other scripts like this pilot that I've been sharing with people that I hope somebody bites. By bite, like, I don't mean to take and steal and make it their own, like, bite as in, like, someone put it out there and produce it for me, please. And if you don't, it's okay, because, you know, I have a team of wonderful creators who are willing to just put this series on its feet. So, you know, between the series, between the feature, between many other wonderful things that I've been writing, I just share all of this stuff to be open and honest and true to this creative process. It is not easy, but I love every second of it. All the tears, all the heartache, all the smiles, all the laughs, all the joy that I experienced through this journey. It's amazing. And for anyone that's a creative, for anyone that's an artist, like, keep going. All the hardships that you face to get to where you are now is worth it. And there's only so much more to come. It's only up from here, baby. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. There's still so much more to share. Just know that you were a part of this journey with me. So I want to thank y'all. Stay tuned for more videos.